I don't know why we worry so much about the size of the legacy and not just that there's something to pass down. Making what your current situation is, or your current community for that matter, a better place. Even if you may leave someday, and even if that opportunity presents itself for you to leave and go do something else or achieve a new dream somewhere else like you've been wanting to, making your current situation and things around you better is something to be proud of. I do feel like I have some hyper independence tendencies, I guess. I also think that I've noticed, especially in a more managerial role, sometimes I ask people to do things, and when I watch them do it, I don't want to nitpick them, but I know I could do it better, or I know someone else could do it better. And I feel like they're not doing it up to the standards that I would do it. Sometimes you just got to let that shit go. But it's not so much that they're doing it bad, it's just they're not doing it as good as I would do it. Not working as hard as I would like to work, which it can also be a problem and not a good thing, because then you're expecting everyone to not only understand what you're wanting from them without actually telling them. Don't really take pride in what we're currently building. It's like we're always chasing the next thing. And I've talked about perspective a lot, but I still struggle with trying to stay in that moment. Like, I have these dreams and aspirations, and they may seem lofty, but I also have to bring it down to reality a little bit of what is wrong with where your current situation. You know, you start looking at like your house, and I'm looking around my house right now, and it's a mess. But at the same time, the perspective is that it won't always be a mess. We've been working on cleaning it, and eventually the kids will get older. Now, do I like living in this? Not necessarily, but I also have the presence of mind to understand that I don't need to clean every second of every day, because that's the only way that everything is going to stay exactly the way that you want it. That mess will be there in the morning. And because sometimes I think a lot about like legacy. We talk about it all the time. A name is what you make it, you know, and you make your own way. And that's fine, but it doesn't have to be this big, gaudy, famous or rich or whatever it can be. I mean, you can create something and provide something and make your community and what you have and your current situation better. And I think it just goes back to being a creative person and being kind of on that like entertainment side of things. You want more. You want to be more popular. You want to be able to make money through your creative abilities, and you can. And depending on how much work you put in, you can definitely make it a full-time career, especially if you have the ability. And I think I have some of that ability at least. But it doesn't have to be this big, huge thing. It can be something on a smaller scale that's still okay too. And that could be a great legacy to leave. And the legacy won't be big or a rich legacy, but it'll be rich in other ways.